Hi guys, welcome to Scholarships and Lifestyle with Ash. I'm Doris Oyemachi from Imo State, a PTDF scholar, and I'm studying or I'm doing my MSc in Global Sustainability Engineering. I would love to pass the mic to next person.
Hello, Alfred. I'm also a PTF scholar from Bayelsa State. I'm doing my MSc in Civil Engineering and Construction Management. I guess you know.
Hi guys, my name is Sophia Ifezwe from Anambra State. I am a PTDF scholar in Advanced Mechanical Engineering.
Hello guys, my name is Wilson Daga and I'm from Plateau State. I'm a PTDF scholar doing my MSc in Software Engineering. So, how are we going to do it?
Okay, let me see. Okay, we are going to be talking about like our experiences so far in the scholarship, getting the scholarship from the application to the interview stage. So I think I'll go first. My application was actually smooth. I think I had all the requirements, the certifications, and everything. Some people might have maybe um what they call it, they don't have like all the qualifications or necessary certificates needed. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I for one didn't have when I was applying. I noticed they requested for certifications, and I won't lie, my heart was in my mouth that time because I was like, how am I going to get it without any certification? But somehow I think my experience helped me because I had extensive experience in my field, and I put my mind into it. And on the second try, I eventually got it. How about you?
Um, about certifications, I didn't have any. But the dying minute in a dying minute, I was able to get one from Nigeria Society of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, and Um, will I say okay? I just had only one certification, but my application process was smooth. Actually, I didn't know anything about PTDF, but three persons sent me the link, and I was maybe Doris, you should try this. So I applied and all. And during the interview process, when I walked in there, I mean the professors, I don't know what I said to them, and they were all laughing and all. So it wasn't that tough for me. And yeah, so maybe you should.
So am I the only one who got this on the second try? Because I don't know. She got it on the first. You got it on the
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
You
That's
got it
what
on the
my
first.
best.
On the first. I'm the other one else then. Now.
No,
Maybe that's why it's good to have certificate. But I think my interview was the first in my first on my first try. The interview was really smooth. I won't lie, and I was really hopeful and expectant because. Obviously, like I said, it was smooth, and they had already encouraged me that they would really love me to get the scholarship. And to be honest, I really prayed about it. Now, imagine getting the heart wrenching news that you missed out on the list. Because I checked the list. I checked the list at night. I was like, maybe na sleep because I'm. So I checked the list again in the morning when I was up. I didn't still see my name, man. I just had to like. I think I first tried to console myself. I was really moody that morning. But then eventually, as the day wore off, I eventually got the hit that yeah, sometimes you try and you miss out. So just keep trying again. So I guess even if you try the first time and it doesn't work out, come on, you can always try again.
Yeah, for me, I heard a lot of news about the interview. In fact, someone even offered to do like a mock interview before the main interview. And I was like, okay, no problem. And on my interview day, actually, the people that went in before me made me scared with the way they came out. They came out like they threw the documents back at them and told them to leave the office. So I was kind of worried. But by the time I got in, just tried to be myself. And normal me, I'll be smiling. So as I entered the office, I was smiling. And next thing they were asking, oh, why are you smiling? Oh, I like your smile. From there, oh, sit down. From there, we started gisting about the school I went to. So it wasn't as serious or intense as a lot of people told me to be. In fact, they didn't even ask me anything concerning the scholarship. Just, oh, what school did you go to? Oh, we like your school. Oh, how can someone get into the school? And questions like that. So sometimes it's just better, I think, to be yourself. Prepare, yes, but don't fake it. It's not everything you fake till you make. Just try and be yourself.
Well, so to me, when the application process started, when the link came out for us to register, I think I'm not sure, but I felt like I was the first person to complete my registration because I was so ready. Like, I had all my certifications, because when I was finishing my BSc, our school made it compulsory we join one professional body before we finished. So, but at the same time, I was still very, because I was not sure. The PTDF was, I felt it's only for petroleum engineering people. So I was not really sure I was going to get it. But at the same time, I
Okay,
felt
what did you
like
study?
I did computer science.
Oh,
I mean, I felt computer science is vast. You can work actually anywhere across, any field. So I was still hopeful and I registered. And then yeah, I think I was the first person to even complete my registration, like I would say. So after that, a few months after that, I got an email saying well, before then I did some research about the interview process. It said you can either do online or in person, yeah. So but I was not in Abuja at that time, so I registered for the online, you know, and I got in. I mean, it was, and at the same time I was not also very, I didn't put so much hope on trying to get. I was also busy doing other things too, not so really focused on trying to get, but God came through for me. The interview process was, I think there were three people, three panels. The first one was just basically asking about what you studied, professional certificates and all of that. The other person was asking about statement of purpose, why, contributions you would like to make, that would be helpful to PTTF as a whole and all of that. And all of, so, yeah, nothing really serious. So, I don't know how the interview went for you guys.
I'm not like not. I wasn't hopeful for the scholarship. I I not put my mind to it. In fact, I was applying to other companies, and that's where my mind was. So by the time I got a call that, oh, you got the scholarship, I was like, I sure this person is scam. I had to go and check up on that our doctor, but thank God.
Again, it seems I'm the odd one out because I'm not going to lie. My interview, this one that I got, because I told you the first one was smooth sailing. This second one, it was like a battle from the beginning. Initially, before even coming to the interview, like before the interview day, I'd lost my documents. Like the documents I was supposed to present to these people to check and verify that what I applied with was actually the right documents that was needed. So I'd lost them. I'd now going to make a police report that I'd lost them so that at least I'll have a backup document to prove that I'm not lying. I'm just making a cock and bull story. So when I got there, instead of the people that were interviewing me to be empathetic, they were calling me careless and telling me I'm not a serious person. But again, there has to be an element of faith because going there first and foremost without a document and just a police report, come on, you must have mustered some serious mustard fits. So when I got there, I tried to explain to them and they were just telling me that I should be more careful next time and all that. So I went to photocopies anyway from the copies I had, the scanned copies I had in my mail, and I was lucky they kind of waved it off eventually because in the beginning they were like, no, 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 it counts me down. But they eventually scored my points. And please, please, try as much as possible to finish with good grades because it will help you. I made it first class, so I guess maybe that was kind of what pushed them to say, okay, this guy is probably a serious person. And they listened to me. So eventually when they started asking me questions about why what benefits the scholarship was going to give NMPC because it's part of what you need to add to your statement of purpose. NMPC needs to know how they'll benefit from them offering you the scholarship to study outside your course anyway, because it's kind of a requirement. And I was trying to explain to them that there was a particular project I had developed some interest in Nigeria that I wanted to participate in upon completion of my studies. And it's as though they were telling me I can never make it into that company. But again, that's where the element of faith came in. So I still tried my best to persuade them that, hey, look, I've done some research on the company and the project. So I'm not just blabbing here. And they were like, okay, perhaps that was like a buffer test or kind of a litmus test to check my seriousness. Again, remember, I came with no certificates and I came with a police report for my missing documents. So they were just trying to like check how serious I was because I was really hopeful anyway. That's why I applied in the first place. And remember, it was my second trial. So as the odd one out, I was hopeful. Have some faith, please. If your documents get missing like me, still go and get a police report and try to explain to them. Try and find it because eventually I found my own. Oh, I won't lie. It was even somewhere in my wardrobe that I did not check. But all the same, yeah. I'm happy I still scaled through the interview. It was, I won't lie, it was tough, but it doesn't necessarily mean I performed poorly because I answered the questions. I was very direct. I knew what I was saying. I had done some research again. And eventually, I think it counted for me, and here I am anyway. So thank God, I guess.
Okay, adding to all I have said, I mean, let me just say this out. I did a lot of research. Let me not lie. I prepared for this interview day in, day night, and I cried and I prayed. I prayed to God because I felt like this is maybe my opportunity. And coming out from the past year before this, the year we applied for this, I had applied to like 10 schools in the US and I didn't get anyone. So I just praying maybe this is my opportunity to actually get something during my life. So I did a lot of research and I prepared for the interview. And like I said, the interviewers, I don't know what I said to them, they were all smiling. So just one person that asked me why I want to go to the UK, why I chose my school, why I chose the course, and I said everything to him. I explained to him, and coming of it, I know some people be telling you people you need to have like three certifications or whatever, whatever. I had just one, and somebody here didn't even have anyone at all. So all you have to do is just prepare, pray to God. I have faith in yourself, just speak to them, be yourself, like during the interview, be yourself. And I hope you get it. It's hard work and all, you get the scholarship. And you don't necessarily have to have a first class. I mean, I know I made the first class, but I also heard of someone that made 2-1 that got the scholarship. So you just have to believe in yourself, work hard, have some faith.
And another thing, those that it is not too late for, as per like you're in school, you're in university, even those in secondary school, try and like focus in school. Like it's normal for you to hear your parents always say, do well in school, focus on your academics. But the truth is that at the end of the day, at some point, you really need those good grades. I'm not saying come out as the best or come out with the first class, but do very well because like this scholarship, the higher you, the better you do in school, it's like you have better chances. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I'm not saying a 2-1 student can't get it. You can. But if you also check that 2-1 student, the person also probably has good work experience, maybe has some kind of project. Because I had my project published, and that was one of the things that when the interviewers saw, they were like really hailing me for getting the published paper. Yeah, so try and just do well, focus, and have faith, believe in yourself, believe in God, and be yourself during the interview. I feel like after that, just go and fast and pray and hope that everything in your favor.
So yeah, I mean, I actually came up with the 2-1, and I mean, and I'm here. So yeah.
Is our example.
So so I think luck also plays a role in it as
Yeah.
well, and yeah. So do we need to talk about after
Interview.
the whole process of the interview and
After
getting.
that, you get your scholarship.
Yes,
You get
yes,
to
yes. I think there's something we need to talk about. I don't know. Perhaps it was different for me because I had people who also applied with me, and they were coming to the statement of purpose. They were telling me to write for them, and I was telling this was something I was telling all of them. I think the way I wrote mine, it was from a personal point of view.
yeah.
It was something I could really relate to because if you had read mine, you would have noticed that it was basically my story. I didn't give as much as maybe you think this person is better at writing. Sometimes just go inwards, ask yourself, yeah, what is my story, and put it down. You don't need to make it so professional. You understand? You don't need to give someone who's much better at writing than you. Just because this part what will get you into to the interview stage, your statement of purpose. So just try as much as possible to like write your own story. Be original, like she said. And I don't know, some element of luck could come into play anyway, but tell your own story. I think it gets you to the interview room, and then the rest is between you and God. So yeah.
But there's another thing. There's some people that probably feel like you don't have enough story to tell. Like someone that probably did not have your work experience doesn't probably relate to the industry because this is they'll be asking you questions like how would this your course or how would this your experience help the oil and gas industry in Nigeria. So there are some people that actually do not have that kind of like good story. They didn't work in a good place, maybe they didn't even study a science or engineering related course. The thing is that even if you have to, because when I was in primary school they would say use your imagination. Even if you have to use your imagination in writing, yeah, ensure it's something that you can actually explain. Ensure it's something you can actually explain. So I think from there, this is mostly what we will have to give to tell you. And we hope that when you're applying, just apply with confidence. Basically, don't shy away from it. Thank you very much. We hope after listening to this, you are able to subscribe. Please click the link for notifications, and we'll keep you updated as much as we can. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.